Hey, LeBron, if we could just zoom out and put this year and kind of last year into context and what this journey was like and sort of how tonight was a culmination of how this season went, if you agree with that.
I mean, pretty much, it's kind of hard to start thinking about, like, when we got started. The season started so fast after leaving the bubble, obviously. And I think I was talking to Wes in the locker room just a few minutes ago, and I said the one thing that bothers me more than anything, we never really got an opportunity to see our full team at full strength, either because of injury or COVID or something going on with our ball club this year. We could never fully get into a rhythm and never really kind of see the full potential of what we're capable of. And but all in all, I give my hats off to everyone on this team who showed up every day to work, showed up every day to compete, showed up every day to put in the time and effort, and obviously fell short of our goal, but try to do everything we could to be as good as we could be, as great as we could be under the circumstances. And also also want to shout out Phoenix too, Monty Williams, Book, and that team. They were excellent throughout this series, all of them. So much respect.
And how did you come through all of this physically, I guess, from the ankle injury on, and what can the offseason, having an actual full offseason, do for you at this stage of your career?
Well, it's going to be it's going to work wonders for me, obviously. Obviously during the season, I don't talk about rest. I don't even like to put my mind and frame into that. It makes me weak, but in the off season, I got an opportunity to rest. We got like 3 months to recalibrate, get my ankle back to 100% where it was before that Atlanta game. And, that's the most important thing for me. Everything else feels extremely well. My ankle was the only thing that was kind of bothering me. Well, obviously bothered me in the later stage of the season, and never fully got back to before the injury. But happy I was able to just go out there and at least try to help our team win.
Brian, I know a lot of times we ask you about the things you accomplished in your career. You say when it's all over, you'll go back and look at it with Maverick and some wine. But this is the first time you didn't make it out of the first round, and it also ends the final streak for you. Can you look back at that run at all and put it in the context in terms of everything that you sacrificed and everything you did to be able to do that over this last decade and a half?
What's the final streak?
What is it, 9?
Nah, I tore my groin my first year with the Lakers. We didn't make it.
But every time you made the postseason, you made the finals.
Well, listen, it doesn't. Every season, like I tell you guys all throughout the season, every season is different. Every challenge is different, and to be able to put myself where I can even have accomplishments, to either be broken or to be able to continue it, it's all through the grace of the man above, and me just trying to put in a lot of hard work in. My teammates, having great coaching staffs, and things of that nature. So, records are, if there's a record or if it's not, they're always meant to be broken. So, in that fashion. It doesn't matter to me as far as, not making it out of the first round. What matters to me is getting this team back healthy. Me not being able to be at my full strength throughout this series, that's my main focus. But, time to readjust and think about what the offseason has in store.
Dan? Ron, this is a really big picture question, and I apologize in advance. It's been I think 18 months since the world sort of stopped when the shutdown first happened a year and a half ago or whatever. I think probably once you came back to basketball, everything kind of has been condensed into one. What's it been like being a basketball player in this environment this year, mentally? The testing, the restrictions on the road. This is hopefully a once in a lifetime experience. What will you take from it?
Well, if you just, I think I always think about just from the moment we entered the bubble to now today. It's been draining. It's been mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally draining. Did not stop, me from, committing to the game, committing to my teammates, committing to the work, putting in the work, mentally trying to stay as sharp as I possibly could. But throughout it, it's been mentally draining. And like you said, dealing with every team has to deal with it, obviously. But with us in Miami, obviously, going the long haul in the bubble and then coming right back on a short notice, to this season, it's been very draining. So. Like I said, I commend my teammates, commend the coaching staff and his organization, just being ready to go when the time was called, and giving everything we had up until this moment. But made a better man win, and the Suns was a better man throughout this year or this series.